Happy Sunday, guys. Back in the kitchen doing a little meal prep for the week. As Tuesday, I will be going out of town, so probably leave some meals behind. And thought I'd pop on. I've already did some cabbage and then some meatballs smothered in onions and gravy. And I've got some breakfast sausage here making for sandwiches for my granddaughters for their breakfast. But here's some cabbage that I've already done and stuff that my husband requested to have with his meatballs because he loves his vegetables. And then I got my meatballs here. And these are meatballs that I previously had in the freezer and vacuum sealed them for meals. You know, and that's what it's about, is making it easy peasy for you. So I've already done these, so all I gotta do is put them in a container and let them cool. And then I can get them in the refrigerator. And then that's a meal along with the cabbage. So it's all about the convenience piece. And the best, you know, these are meatballs again that I did back in October. So here we go. We use them. We're gonna set these to the side to cool. I just put a little lid over them halfway. I'm flipping these sausage, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to working on their bagels that the sausages will go on. All right, guys, so we're back. We're ready to go ahead and get these eggs cracked to make these sandwiches. One egg in there, other egg, and I usually just go ahead and do like a fried egg for their sandwiches. And I like to go ahead and give that egg a little bit of seasoning on it, so we'll go ahead and get some pepper, some salt on it. I just pop those bagels in the toaster and lightly brown. Let these eggs cook up. This first bagel, I got a sheet pan over here. Put the bagels on. Just get those out of the toaster. Get the next in. It down and go ahead and get these eggs flipped. Come on, flat. Get them flipped. It's always nice to leave a few meals or whatever you need behind. That way, not hard for family to get meals done. They can kind of lean off of what you've already given them. So I also have going some vegetables that will actually eat off of today in the air fryer, some squash and zucchini. So got those in there frying up real good. I season them with onion powder, garlic powder, and I like for them to get just a little bit kind of the crispiness on top. But we got that, and we'll have some of that for dinner, and needless to say, there'll be leftover. And then that'll be here because my husband loves vegetables, so he'll have plenty of veggies to choose from. Tomorrow he'll grill some thighs for himself, and that'll carry him. So out of the meals I've already fixed, he'll have meals that will take care of him for the whole week, and he won't have to worry, you know, about cooking or anything because it's already done. So we'll go ahead and get ready to assemble the sandwiches. Let me get some cheese out. All right. So we're going to go ahead and turn the eggs off because they are ready. Just get a nice, again, fried egg for the sandwiches. And get that egg on the sandwiches. Then I'm going to come back and put cheese on it for them because they like cheese on their sandwiches. So I usually just get sliced cheese for sandwiches, but if it's anything else, I usually grate my cheese, because then you get a better product, and plus you don't get all those additives. So we'll go ahead and get the cheese on. That back. Now we're going to add our sausage. I was trying to see, I guess I'll go ahead and put 2 sausages on these sandwiches, because these were like pre-made patty sausages, and I flattened them out a little bit, but you know, you can flatten them out all you want, and they still basically don't do the way you want them. At least I don't like it to cook up so, you know, fat and plump. I want to flatten them out some, so get that in there. Get this little mess cleaned up, because what I like to do next is go ahead and wrap them generally in some parchment paper. So let me grab my parchment paper. Have the roll parchment paper, but I have this pre-cut parchment paper, so let's see if this will work for our sandwiches, where we have enough clearance, or where we need to wrap in plastic wrap. You just want to put the sandwich in there. Okay, just like this, we're able to do it. And we get a nice breakfast sandwich. Pull out another piece, then we'll do the next sandwich, and we'll continue on. Okay guys, we're back. I got the sandwiches wrapped, put to the side, and next I'm working on some mushrooms that I want to have, you know, between today and tomorrow. They're blue oyster mushrooms, and I'm going to saute them in some onion and some coconut aminos. They're beautiful, and get them sauteed up, because first of all, we don't have money to waste, and I don't like wasting. So my husband isn't such a big mushroom lover, but I am. And so I'm going to get these sauteed up in some onions, and add some coconut aminos to them, and a little bit of our favorite garlic and onion powder to them. And we'll have those sauteed up with onions to have on the side tonight with dinner. So we'll go ahead and get them in, and all I'm going to do, again, is just put them in. They're in clusters. I'm going to leave them like that. Just put them in, press them down, and allow them to just cook. Just know that these are so beautiful. I got them from the farmer's market. They've gotten Women Carry specialty mushrooms, so that's always good. So I just want to go ahead and I give them a little pressure. And I just let them saute on down. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're getting these mushrooms in. Once I get them going the way I need to go, I'll flip them, add the other ones in there, add the onions in there, and then we'll add some coconut aminos, or you can get some soy sauce, light sodium, but I use the coconut aminos to put in, or you could use Bragg's. If you have Bragg's on hand, you can use that in here and give it a light coating of that, and just let them saute. So we'll go ahead, let these saute. Our other vegetables are just about finished that we have in our air fryer, and then I'll pretty much where I want for the day, and there's only maybe 1 or 2 items that I will work on tomorrow, but we'll be back when we get these onions really cooking. So guys, I was just doing, like I said, the mushrooms. I just want to kind of get this one up so you can see the color that you get, nice brown color in those. So you just let them cook, and you go, and then just about when you think they're brown, you just go in and flip them over and let them get color on the next side. And then after I get them all to where I want them, then I'll hit them with my seasoning. So now that I've gotten those going, we're going to go ahead and get the other ones in. You probably need to add just a titch bit more oil to the pan. And this is nothing more than grapeseed oil here. So we get about a tablespoon more in here to help those others I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these down and in here, like so. Get those down in there. These last little bits, and let them go. And once I get the color I want, then I will begin to season them. So we'll come back. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've got the mushrooms. As you can see, they've browned off really well. I've added the onion, I've added garlic, I've added onion, and now onion powder, and now I'm going to add some liquid aminos. And we're just gonna go in. And you see that kind of gets it going. I'm just gonna mix it all around. And I'm just gonna let these now cook down. And then that's my simple mushroom side. And you know, when it started, it looked like, oh my gosh, there was just a ton of mushrooms. Well, like cabbage, no longer a ton. I can eat that totally with no problem by myself. So we're gonna let that go ahead and cook down. But these are just a few of the items that I was cooking today. Again, you know, we'll have the mushrooms, or I will have them today. We have the roasted vegetables, which were zucchini and squash, roasted, and then I tossed them with seasonings and air fried those. Then we have our cabbage that's actually for another day with another meal for my husband, but he's gonna have some today. And then also we have a bit of steak that I am heating up that has onions on it, T-bone steak. So we got that heating up. And then we have our beautiful meatballs that we did for, again, another make-ahead meal. And then we have the breakfast sandwiches, of course. So all that I've gotten done within the course of coming home from church. So those are the items I'll do today. Not sure if I'll get a chance to film anything tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you some make-ahead meals that would go in the fridge for my husband to have while I'm gone out of town. So again, this is Digitally Fit and Fabulous. I thank you for joining me in my kitchen on this happy, blessed Sunday. I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, and comment below with any questions or anything you think you might want to see. And we'll see you next time. God bless y'all.